homies chat. The podcast THC. Two homies chat. Kenny, let me ask you something. Just two homies chat. Just two homies chatting. Woo-hoo-hoo, that got my feeling good. What's up,
right,
bro?
What up?
Oh, nice call by you.
I thought we needed to be brought in. I thought we needed to huddle up. We had to get in. Bring it in.
Bring it in.
Bring it in. I could do it again if you want.
We had to recalibrate. Way to call a huddle. I know we were no huddle offense for a second.
Things were getting chaotic. We had plenty of time. I know it was 4th and 5. We had plenty of time, and I think we could have converted there had we huddled up and got together and called a timeout. And I'm glad that we did that. I know that the ponies on the other side of the mountain struggled with that. So I'm glad that we were able to capitalize on that. And I think we converted.
I think you're absolutely correct. Right? I think we've established ourselves as a mature and veteran podcast that is 65 episodes in. Number one podcast in Mongolia. Shout out to the global listeners. Shout out to the local listeners. Shout out to
your mom's favorite podcast.
That's right. Two homies chatting.
And I'm not even just talking that ish. I mean, it's literally your mom's favorite podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
not like okay. Your mom's, like it's your mom's.
Yeah, yeah.
Just saying.
But way to go. Way to set us up. Way to convert right there. Proud of us. Welcome everybody. We're so happy to be back. Sorry it's been a little bit. Life. What's up, dude?
What up? So I think I know where you're gonna go first.
Oh.
And I'm excited to go there with you, and I'm gonna let you take us there naturally. But before we do anything else, I'm thirsty, man. I need a drink. And we all know what we do when we do this thing that we do. So what I'm saying is that we do that thing that we do right now, dude.
You do that thing we do.
I'm gonna crack myself a brew.
I was just like,
I like it.
I was trying to go there. I was trying to go with the brew.
I ruined it. I ruined it. I messed with your flow.
No,
I messed with your flow. That's my bad.
No, it's
my
not
bad.
One homie singing. It's two homies singing.
It's true. I did kind of feel a little harmonizing there. I did kind of.
Yeah, I thought we were. When we play that back, loop it for the next. That's the new intro right there. You know.
I can work with that. Actually,
we'll figure that out. You're good. You're good with that. The ones and twos. You know. What are you sipping, dude? Talk to me.
Well, I already feel a little bad about teasing the Broncos fans. So I'm going to have a beer out of Boulder, Colorado. It's a seasonal beer. And by the way, I'm done feeling bad for Broncos fans.
No, I never.
That was very short-lived.
Yeah.
But this beer I'm excited about. It's seasonal. I'm ready for this season. I don't know how you're feeling. It finally rained here after 100 straight days of 100 degrees or more. So I'm going to have myself a pumpkin ale.
Ooh.
And this one's coming to you from Upslope.
Upslope.
We all know Downslopes, but this is Upslope Brewing Company, Boulder, Colorado. Boulder's just a big rock. We know that. We've established that already. And it's September, and I'm having a pumpkin ale. I don't care. I'm ready for October. Let's go.
Ooh, I love it. I love this energy right now because you know what? Today was like the day. It's like summer's over now.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, September's here, and like fall's upon us. Football's here, but to your point, Kenny, while we were taking this break, I spent some time in a little town called Carson, Washington, And we've had them on the podcast
Carson.
before. You might remember the Creamsicle beer.
Creamsicle, remember?
But stop by this little brewery called Backwoods.
Backwoods.
And let me tell you, fine establishment. You can buy
Wonderful.
brews there. I'm gonna rock an amber ale, the Copper Line tonight. Carson, Washington's a beautiful area. Gorgeous camping, wonderful waterfalls, and cheers to you, bro. I'm gonna start it a little warm tonight too. You're going
Cheers.
with a little pumpkin ale. I'm gonna go with a little amber ale. We're gonna just drink this in my nice mushroom glass. Shout out to Backwoods.
Shout out Backwoods.
All right, now let's get back to would you have done a couple of these things. Okay, first one, as we dive into this, how are you liking the Sleeper app? Give me your feedback here. For the listeners, we are in season 3 of the Two Homies Chatting Fantasy Football League. We have spent the first 2 seasons on the ESPN app. Over the last 365, I've been a little anti-ESPN. And so we went to the Sleeper.
No surprise coming from a Patriots fan.
Oh, they're the worst.
Oh, they just hate you.
No, they hate you too. Trust me. You're just listening to it differently. You're just very more optimistic. But trust me, they hate you too.
I hate you too. Yeah.
There's a lot of teams they hate, especially that one in that big old state.
I should mute. So
how
Sleeper
you
app,
it, bro. How you liking it?
It's good. I'm gonna give you a good thing and a bad thing. And
talk to me.
It's nice. Their notifications are precise, I will say. So they give you information that they're overwhelming. You can adjust that in your settings. You can get only your news. You don't have to know every time I make a roster move. You can adjust that if you don't like it. But it's pretty good to get notifications the way they send them. Information wise, there's a lot, and that's my downside. There's too much. It's too much.
It's overwhelming.
It's too much. It's overwhelming. It's like making a roster move from a guy to the bench to the starting lineup it's like, oh, once you figure it out, you're like, okay, duh, that was stupid. But you're like, oh, there's so much, and adding guy, there's a lot of information and a lot of things to click. But I got the hang of it. I like it. I still, my favorite thing is the money games. I'm all about that side of things. I haven't selected this week's, but it's just over unders, man. Over unders on guys and their stats. I'll send it to you, and because you can join with your buddies, and it's a good time. So I actually hit on last week. I made $15.
Whoa, big money, no whammy, my man.
That's what awesome. I'm saying. I will tell you this. Selected. What did I select? I could tell you what I. You want to know what I had for $15?
Tell us the $15 ticket, Ken.
I don't even know. Can I look it up? I don't even know, to be honest.
Sure, right? I mean, like, you can look up your.
I don't know how it works, dude. This app.
I know it's a little.
It's crazy. Great. I love it. I got to switch to my money.
Switch
my to picks. So I hit $15 because I had Jamar Chase over 72.5 yards receiving, and Jonathan Taylor over 97.5 yards rushing. It was a slam dunk, I thought. And it was.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I missed. I still hit it. I hit 3 out of 5 on my fiver. It was a lot of fun. But
what did you hit? What did you miss on the 5-teamer?
I hit on Nick Chubb over 73.5 yards rushing. I hit on DJ Chark DJ Chark
That's a great. 39. That's great.
39.5 yards receiving. I had him over that, and he was over that. And I hit on Devontae Adams at over 6.5 receptions.
Oh,
but
nice.
I missed on Tyreek Hill. I had him going over 64.5 yards, and he did not. And I missed on Dalton Schultz going over 52.5 yards, and he did not.
No, but he had like 7 catches or whatever, right? He had like 5 catches,
Yeah.
maybe 5 for 7, five
Yeah.
off his 7
Oh,
looks.
I lied. I had him not breaking 52 yards, and he broke 52.
Oh,
He had 7 of
okay.
9 for 62 yards.
Yeah, I thought like he got some volume, but like deceptively. I mean, I watched that
And I
game. His
also
volume
lied.
was
I also lied on
oh,
Tyreek. I also lied on Tyreek Hill. I had him under, and he went over.
oh, okay. Yeah, what did
So
he have? What did he have full on that day?
he had 8 catches for 94 yards and
Figure it the fuck out, Bill.
one carry for 6 yards. So
Ugh,
I missed on those two.
disgusting.
I didn't think they'd hit their numbers, and they did.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
actually thought we were gonna play a little better, but you know, my
yeah, I haven't watched
yeah,
that.
it's whatever.
I went back to watch a few others games. I haven't watched that one. I was surprised at the outcome, but also the Dolphins are pretty good, man.
We'll get there. All right, let's
We're
pump the
not there. We're
brakes.
just talking.
Yeah,
We're talking sleeper.
yeah, we're talking sleeper, and then
You're
we'll get
right.
there because I don't
You're
want to
right.
get too fired up. 11 and a half minutes into this episode. I don't want to
That's
get.
fair.
I feel like that might.
That's third quarter shit. That's third
Yeah,
quarter
yeah.
shit.
Let me get a couple of these in so I can get
That's third quarter
Patricia
shit.
some fucking peace of my mind.
Yeah.
Um, but I will tell you this one thing I do like that's different, right? And I know like that this is not different than the other app, but like more uh, kind of shoved down your throat in a way is I do like the chat feature of
Yep.
the sleeper app, but I loved this recap of the week. Like I love that they send like this full on best team was Brady Boo, Wolf Dogs with the pooper
Right.
toilet.
Yeah,
You
that's fun.
know, it lets you know that Pops, shout out to Pops, but you were the least efficient manager of the league. So that's a great start week 1. Most points in loss was the champ who lost to the wife. So sorry, Andy, but you don't win or lose championships in week 1. So that's always a positive thing. Uh, Wolf Dog's underachiever. And then it gives you a nice little projection. So I'm pretty pumped on it. I like that it shows you like who the players and the like kind of who the bench warmers of the week were and who the players of the week were. I think that was kind of like a cool little feature. Gets me juiced up. But I also like how people are active, bro. You get that notification that can just change 33% of his starting lineup, right? And you got to get out there and you got to see what's happening. You keep your eyes out.
I'm
You
making
know,
moves.
always, but don't make too many.
No, I make appropriate moves.
Yeah,
They're appropriate.
don't get. But how'd it feel, Ken? How'd it feel last week? I mean, I know we're on to Cincinnati. I got Dylan this week. The projections have me with a solid
Oh, I lost you.
32.
You whooped my butt this last week, so it didn't feel great. I felt a little discombobulated. There was a few roster mistakes that I made and people I had in spots that I didn't even realize I had there, like the Dallas Cowboys defense. I don't fucking like the Dallas Cowboys. Why are they there? I don't remember drafting them. I'm sure I did. Whatever. I was drunk or something. So whatever. I've corrected those things.
Yeah, I mean that's a smart move. Like I wouldn't touch Dallas. Like listen, all right. I watched the New England Patriots abysmal offense for 4 quarters, and I felt 1,000,000 times better after watching that Dallas Cowboy whatever they put out of her. I felt so much better, bro. I mean, honestly, the only team
Yep.
to not score a touchdown in week 1 of the NFL, Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
No. But Kent, you got a tough matchup. Hustle and trust. Coming out with the white stripes themed Baltimore Ravens. Colton's got a nice little substantial projection, right? These are all projections.
I'm projected to get my ass whooped, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
If Aaron Rodgers keeps playing like garbage, then okay, sorry. If Aaron Rodgers receivers keep playing like garbage,
let me ask you something. Okay?
Then I might do okay.
How did week 1 of the 2021 NFL season start for the Green Bay Packers?
Same way. I'm not worried about him.
Who was the 2021 National Football League most valuable player?
It was Aaron Rodgers. I didn't agree with it personally, but it was Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, no, it should have been Tom Brady.
Probably.
What are you talking about?
Probably, yeah.
He's an angel from heaven.
You mean alien from another solar system is what you mean to say by that. Extraterrestrial and angel and alien. If you watch my favorite show, Ancient Aliens, are often interchangeable terms. So let's just leave that there, Angel Tom, or should I say Alien Tom, or should I say Extraterrestrial Tom? I don't know what's more politically correct.
You know how there's theories that this is just where our bodies are vessels, and there's people that are up there that walk into these little machines, and then boom, they're traced right there, right? They're that's whoever is Tom Brady is just the most wealthy of that people.
I bet if it's anything like that, it's more of an arcade feel to it.
It's the dopest gamer ever.
And it's just an 8-year-old kid up there who's just lighting it up with the wrong character. He's I don't care. I can still win.
Well,
4-8, 4-8, 40, 5-8, 40. I can still win with this guy. Watch, I'm that good.
It doesn't even make sense. Yo, listen. Okay, I mean, before we get too off track, I mean, that dude was humming it. 45 years old, humming that ball.
Zipping balls. He was impressive. He was sharp, too.
Daffy ducking balls like Peyton was at the end of his career. Yo.
There's zip
don't,
to it.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
No, I won't sleep on Tom Brady. Never. Come on. He's Tom Brady. I'll tell you what I think makes him as good as he is his leadership. That's what he does the best and always has.
Oh, I can agree.
As a young athlete, by example, as an old athlete, through wisdom and experience, and currently through the same wisdom and experience and dedication to it, because to still be able to zip that ball like that is impressive, and that comes with never taking a day off and doing everything right. That's the only way you do that. Everything right. There are no cheat days. There are no days off there. For the last 20 years. No days off. That's what you get.
I think you're spot on. That was a great idea, Ken. And that's the name of my next beer.
I love it.
A great idea. Shout out to Sasquatch Brewing. We love our Squatch out here. Portland, Oregon. Great idea. Great idea. Great idea. It's more like what it's saying. Great idea, Ken.
Great idea.
Pale ale.
Whew, that's for last. For sure. Ooh, let's see. Madame Pattirini. Can you Google that for me when you're done?
Madame Pattirini?
Pattirini.
You said Madame?
Madame Pattirini. Pattirini. Pattirini?
Yeah. Madame? Wait. This is a Mormon thing.
Yep. So out of my buddies, Ogden, Distillery, I bring you Madame Pattirini's Gin and Tonic.
Okay.
I hope it's good. I don't know.
Are you drinking a gin and tonic right now, dude? You're gangster right now. That's
Right now, I'm going to have a gin and tonic. It's made by Ogden Brewing Company, and it comes in a can with this lady on it that you're about to tell us about. I'm excited. Who is Madame Pattirini?
Wait, what?
Tell me.
Hold on, dude.
Tell us. You got to fill us in. You got the people are on the edge of their seats.
Yo, all right, I'm going to read this to you, okay? But from the sounds of it, Madame Pattirini is Brigham Young. Mr. Brigham Young. BYU Brigham Young.
Brigham Young.
I'm going to read this to you. Brigham Morris Young, one of the founders of the Young Men's, this is crazy, Mutual Improvement Association and predecessor to the Young Men program of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Young was the son of Brigham Young. So this
Brigham
is
son Brigham.
Brigham Young's son, Brigham Young.
Brigham?
And one of his wives, Margaret
Brigham Young,
Pierce.
right?
Brigham. Am I not saying it right? Brigham.
There's no N in there.
What am I saying? I'm saying
Brigham. You kept saying Brigham.
Brigham.
Got it.
Okay. Anyway,
Brigham
back to where I was.
Brigham Young.
Okay.
His son, Brigham Young Jr. and his wife.
In 1885, Young, his wife, and their children returned from serving his second mission in the Hawaiian Islands.
Second mission in Hawaii. Tough
returning
gig.
to Utah.
How'd you get that assignment, Brigham? How'd you get that one, dude?
Bro, yeah. Dad, can I?
Me and my wife going on a mission in Hawaii.
It's our honeymoon.
Continue. Jeez. Mission. Okay. What kind of mission? Repopulate the Earth mission? Brigham Young Jr. Stud. Keep going. This is what they named their gin and tonic after, so I want to know.
Yeah. So Young, shortly after returning to Utah, Young began publicly performing as a cross-dressing singer under the pseudonym Madame Pattirini. Young performed as Pattirini in North and Central Utah venues from 1885 to the 1900s. He could produce a convincing falsetto, and many in the audience did not realize that Pattirini was young. One of the performances as Madame Pattirini was for the last birthday celebration of LDS President Lorenzo Snow in April 1901. Sorry.
Whoa,
he also once portrayed a fine Irish girl named Bridget McCarthy at a Christmas ball at the Salt Lake Theater in 1886.
What did you learn in Hawaii? That's amazing. So what I'm getting here is theater kid.
Cross-dressing.
Maybe a little bit of cross-dressing theater kid here, coming out with a convincing falsetto and killing it and crushing it with over 25 years of performances in the Utah. Brigham Young Jr.
I think it's also important to note real quick that Brigham Morris Young, not Brigham Young Jr., but he is Baby Brigham. Was married to the LDS president Lorenzo Snow's daughter, Armida Snow.
Oh, and he performed at the party.
Yeah, so he cross-dressed for his father-in-law.
Do you think Lorenzo was like, oh man, it's too bad Brigham wasn't here to see this. He'd have loved this singing. He'd have loved this. He would have got a kick out of this if he could only see her sing.
That'd be so fun.
Thanks for looking that up for us. That's fun.
Hey, how did I sound, by the way? Because I totally just realized 25 minutes in that my microphone was like sideways. So I don't even know how good of a sound that was. So good luck, everybody. I hope it sounds real well.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to be doing the editing on this one, so you're going to know before everybody.
And that's the facts of life. Yeah.
The facts
Yeah, you're
of
right.
life.
What a great name, though. Shout out to what was the brewing or what was the place?
Ogden Brewing Company.
Yo,
Ogden
shout
Brew.
out. That's a very niche. Yeah, that's the Wikipedia picture.
Nice. There she is. That's great. There he is.
There
it is.
is.
There they is.
I don't know anymore.
There you are.
Let us know. Hit us up at twohomieschatting@gmail.com and let us know what you would call B. Morris Young, aka Madame Pattirini. But shout out to whoever came up with that idea. Like, talk about going in the archives. Like, what a
right. Like, that's cool.
What a crazy
cool
thing. Like, today I read this study, Ken, because I started my night out with some wine. And you know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have beers later. So then I was thinking, like, oh, well, like, you know, wine before beer, you're in the clear. But usually, I guess it's really beer before wine, and you'll be fine. But then I read this study of Harvard
smart school.
Smart. Yeah.
I've heard
study.
of it.
And they did 3 groups, right? 90 people, 3 groups. Okay. Group
each.
1 had to drink beer till their breath tested at a 0.5 and then drink wine till they were at a 0.11.
Woo, getting hammered.
Yeah. They had to get to a universal drunk driving thing.
Wow.
And they did this test twice over a week. So 90
sounds like an
people.
Awesome week. You and 30 people.
Shout out to Carlsberg for fucking giving the BS donation BS. All right, so this
shout out
Harvard.
To that's great. Harvard.
This is Harvard.
Harvard. Wicked smart.
Fucking wicked smart. They're smarter smart. Like, name a person smarter than Harvard smart.
Yale.
You can't spell Yale without. I think. I don't know.
I don't know. Columbia. I don't know.
I hear Oregon State is the Harvard of the West. So, you know, go Beavs.
Pennsylvania University.
Yeah, I hear they're good. They're smart. They're smart people. Smart people.
Anyways,
you know
not Harvard smart. None of them are Harvard smart.
None of them are Harvard smart, kid. None of them are Harvard smart.
You're clever, but you ain't Harvard smart.
Oh, shit. What the fuck were we talking about?
We're talking about your study. So 30 people get beer to 0.5 and then wine to 0.11. That's group 1. Group 2.
Group 1. Group 2, wine to 0.5, beer to 0.11. Group 3 had to do either beer or only wine till 0.11. Okay.
Hammered. 90 people.
Fish drunk. So then they did when they did the test the second time, they reversed it. So group 1 had to do the reverse, right? I think that's
wine to 0.5,
wine, beer
to 0.11.
Yeah, group 2 did it, and then
boom.
Yeah, and then group 3 was if you had wine before, then you have to drink beer this time. If you had beer before, you have to drink wine this time.
Opposite of what you did before. Honor system? Did they have any cheaters? Any reports of any cheaters? I know
test.
People,
this shit is heavy regulated. All right,
Harvard. So I'm sure they've covered it's Harvard, so they've covered the grounds.
Yeah, they covered the grounds.
If you're wearing
they took
khakis,
the khakis.
Everybody's khakis up front. If you're wearing khakis, you're drinking wine. Jean shorts, you're in the beers.
They got the Dockers. They got Dockers, kid.
Dockers.
They're wearing Dockers.
Doc Martens.
But so here's what they came to find out. All right.
Apologies to any of our Boston listeners. We don't mean it. Is Harvard in Boston?
Yeah, it's like right outside.
All right,
I
cool.
mean, it's pretty much there. You could take the tea to it. But what?
What the fuck does that mean?
It's the tram system, bro.
The tram.
It's the yeah. When you've been to Boston a few times, the Hobbit. You've been around. Ken, you don't need a car. You don't want to drive.
You take the tea. I'm gonna take the tea down to the Green Monster.
The Bleacher Bar. Shout out Wheaties. I told you to get the Bleacher Bar. But the study found out that it doesn't matter what you drink. I mean, it just matters how drunk you get. It's all about just how drunk you get.
And the other factors incorporated into blood alcohol content. I've heard this before, and I'm a long believer in that. And I say to myself sometimes, oh, liquor before beer, never fear. Beer before liquor, never sicker. No, you drink a bunch and don't eat, you're going to be sick. If you don't drink water, you're going to be drunk and hungover. Like, it's just science. It's
one thing I want to call out, like you just said, beer before liquor, you get sicker, or liquor before beer, you're in the clear, whatever that shit was, or right? Whoever did the beer wine thing, we got to go revisit that, because I believe it was beer before wine, you'll be fine. Wine before beer, you'll feel real queer. Is what the age old
well, that could mean a lot of things. If you follow up wine with beer, you might want to listen to Queen and dance a little. I don't know.
You make some rough decisions. I'm just saying, who came up with that? How do you go from like liquor to beer, clear, fine, to
rhymes?
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I get it rhymes, but there's other words you could come up. I mean, we could figure that out. Hit us up, twohomieschatting@gmail.com.
What you're saying? What do you live by? People live by this, by the way. It's the same reason, like, when people get sick, they're like, I just need a piece of bread. All I need is a piece of bread and I'll be fine to keep drinking. Like, people are just silly. They get that's what works. They do.
I need some coffee. I need a shower.
I live by these words. Wine before beer. I'm the queer.
My words in any type of alcoholic situation are challenge accepted.
I just like cheers.
Yeah, I mean, I just deal with
cheers.
I just deal with the consequences later. Have I consciously thrown up off the balcony of a beach house? Yeah. Has it landed on the bottom part of the deck of the beach house? Yeah. I hosed it off the next day. It's fine. Have I maybe thrown up in a sink while sitting on the toilet? Possibly. I don't remember. I believe it wasn't me, but shit happens.
It could have been you on the toilet, somebody else puking in the sink. You don't know that.
All I remember was taking a shit. So I don't remember coming out both ends. All right. But you can blame me. It's cool. I don't mind. I'll own it if I could remember I did it. But sometimes it's good to just throw up.
I'd ask to see the forensics.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't eat what came out.
Innocent until proven pukey.
Unless you got like some voyeur cam in the bathroom, then like you don't know if I did or not did it.
Is that a brand of camera? Is that a brand?
It's more about discretion.
It's a new discretion. It's a new line of security camera. Voyeur.
Voyeur. Sorry, that's inappropriate.
They're gonna. I think they're gonna compete. The market, the industry standard is creep. Creep cameras is the standard. So I think they're gonna compete. I bought the stock.
Creep.
No, voyeur.
Creep. Voyeur.
Yeah.
Yeah. For outside the home. That's how.
No,
that's
bathroom
your
cams.
ad.
The one and only bathroom cam.
Shrink. One and only bathroom. Want to know what your dog's doing in the bathroom? Boy. We'll work on the pitch. We'll work on the pitch.
We'll work on that.
Completely inappropriate. And this has been the last episode of Two Homies Chat.
I'm so sorry, dear FCC. We will not ever say that again, ever. Voyeur. What?
They're just jokes, okay?
Just jokes. It's just a bit.
JK.
JK all the way.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're not talking, 4th and 5.
We ain't no Madame Pattirini or nothing.
Yeah, Madame Pattirini. What a great, man. I just want to write to the Ogden Brewing Company and be like, listen.
Kudos.
How did you come, what inspired this? Who?
For the gin and tonic, too. I love it. It's actually not bad. It's pretty tasty. It's gin and tonic-y for sure. It'd be good to put it over ice. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm proud of you, honestly.
It's tasty.
I can't believe that you were first things first, pumpkin ale. Second quarter, gin and tonic.
Dude, I'm done.
Right now, your drink selection is like watching Baker Mayfield play quarterback.
Dude,
what the fuck is going on here?
Let's touch on this for a second, because I had a very unique experience on Sunday. Football's back, week 1. My former quarterback, Baker Mayfield, was playing my team. And that was a fun experience, but I'm going to tell you something that I learned, speaking of the sporadicness of my drink choices. I don't miss it. I missed him for a while. I missed him. I was like, I wouldn't have let him go. I'm a Baker guy. And then I saw from the other side. And
did you have that
if
Adele
you told
song
me,
playing in your head where you're like, I saw him from the other side?
Exactly. And halfway through that game, I said to myself, if you told me right now you could have Baker Mayfield or Jacoby Brissett, I'd choose Jacoby Brissett.
There's nothing wrong with being a game manager.
Nothing wrong with it.
Listen.
And who did he first learn under? Jacoby.
Tom Brady. Here's Tom Brady's arm. Here's his wing. He's like, hey.
He won you 7 or 8 games, right? That one season.
He won one. He won one. So that was close.
I didn't check that facts.
Yeah, no, Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's what I was probably thinking.
So Jimmy Garoppolo comes in and wins game 1, then starts game 2 and gets hurt in game 2. Jacoby comes in, finishes game 2. We win that. Jacoby comes in, wins. Again, I think we played Buffalo. Maybe we didn't play Buffalo. I can't remember.
We could check that.
And then he loses game 4. This is during the Deflategate suspension, which I want to say, forget about it, Ken.
That's your next beer.
Forget about it.
From that Terminal Gravity Brewing Co.
Look at you, middle of nowhere, center of the universe. Let's go. Enterprise, Oregon. Shout out.
Forget about
it. Oh, hold on. I gotta read this here. Okay,
please.
I gotta read this for you. Okay,
please do.
It says made in Enterprise, Oregon. And it goes bada bing, bada brew.
Yeah. Forget about it.
Introducing, forget about it. Our easy drinking hazy pale ale featuring notes of citrus and mango, a bright mouthful, and an herbal finish. Life is too short for bad days, so kick your feet up, crack one open, and forget about it.
Forget about it.
Cheers, friends.
That's great. That's great stuff right there, man. That's good stuff right there.
I know I slacked for a bit there, and I apologize, listeners. I didn't have my best game, But I watched the film. I say, hey, I gotta be better. Ken's stepping his game up. He's out here drinking Madame Pattirini's. So
Pattirinis.
I just felt like, hey, it's my time to shine. I've been grinding. I gotta show up too.
Well, Sugar House Distillery, established in 2013, they make handcrafted spirits. And this is a big thing here in Utah that's kind of making the rounds at the liquor stores. You can pick up Madame Pattirini's gin and tonic in a can. You can get yourself a 4-pack. You ain't got to mix that shit. You just put it on ice when you get home. Sugar House following suit, and they got what I'm drinking for the third quarter. And I don't know how this is. I'm going to be honest with you. This was kind of a wild card for me, but I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to put it out.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
From Sugar House Distillery.
You're fucking wild, bro.
Signature cocktail. A raspberry whiskey sour.
Hold on.
In a can.
Ladies and gents. This man starts the game with play action pumpkin ale.
Ooh.
Right? Hits us with the play action on the pumpkin ale.
Pretty standard.
But then all of a sudden, we're no huddle. We're no huddle through
Pick
two
six.
straight quarters. Coming out the fucking second half with the gin and tonic and a raspberry whiskey sour. My man, cheers to you. Bravo.
Cheers, my man.
I hope
Let's see if
it's a... Ooh.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not. I was hoping that smell was going to comfort me a little bit.
You're a brave motherfucker. I mean, I'm not going to lie.
Ooh,
Let
it's
me know
sour.
how that... Well, yeah, it was a raspberry sour.
It's good. It tastes like a raspberry tart, like a pie, like a dessert.
Have you ever
treat.
had a
It's
whiskey
tasty.
sour? Have you had a whiskey?
No. I just
No?
ordered the whiskey and then I'm good.
Oh, the whiskey sours are nice. That's if you want to drink like whiskey and have a little
I like
nice.
a whiskey and ginger ale with a lemon. That's my drink.
like that. Yeah. Have you had whiskey lemonade?
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
out of 10 recommend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Strawberry lemonade? Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
Oh, sign me up.
Yeah. I mean, you could have raspberry lemonade. You're having pretty much.
That's my favorite drink of fall because I always fall when I drink it.
Hey, I can't believe fall is here, though. Like, as we're... I mean, let's go back. Let's just go back real quick. Let's go. So you weren't upset watching Baker Mayfield almost beat the Browns? Like, did you get a little butthole tight? Like, I mean, not to be weird.
Oh, yeah.
But, like,
no.
did you get a little puckered up? When he took that lead, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've ever cheered for Baker more in my life.
The fact that you were cheering for him, I'm questioning you as my friend right now. Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
You should just appreciate I was watching the game. Listen.
How were you watching the game? I couldn't even watch the game. I had to listen to it and then watch it later.
Oh, my wife goes to college. Yeah, so I get one. So
I know. We've talked about it.
Yeah, they got the DirecTV, the EDU, the EDU address. But anyway, just sign AA up for college already.
I wonder if I could get Wheaties' email address to sign me up.
Yeah, I bet you could.
It's an EDU.
All it has to do is end in EDU.
I wonder if I could. I'd just go back to school.
It's like
I'll go back to. I would go back to school for Sunday ticket. I would, but it's only one more year. Like it's literally next season. Honestly, it's up for contract, and it's going to be Amazon or Apple or Netflix or someone like that I already have. And I'm gonna have it.
It'll be a streaming service, right? Like,
or I'll pay for it, or I'll pay $100-$200 for it every season, and gladly take my money. I'm so sick of not being able to walk.
I think right now I have it's 4 payments of $29.99. But like I don't think I get Red Zone, and it's just one thing. Like I even try to upload it to my other TV, and every time it just kicks me out. So I end up just having local games on that TV.
Yeah,
and you know how I do Sundays. There's always you got TVs, people. TVs.
I got the Red Zone.
If you
red
got one
zone and the
TV right now, you're
screens.
lacking.
Yeah, there's many screens. But
Many
I'm
screens.
proud of you for watching, and I'm not mad you were cheering for
Oh,
Baker. There was a big
I,
part of me that was nervous because that is how Browns games have gone for the last 2 decades, maybe. It comes down, everything's looking good, and then the guy, and he wins the game, or there's a call, or he misses the kick, and we lose. And we haven't won on the road in week 1 since Bill Belichick was the coach in 1994. We
he's pretty
haven't
good, right?
won. We
He's
haven't
pretty
won
good.
in week 1 since 2004, and so yeah, I was nervous. I was puckered up a bit. Not gonna lie, puckered up a bit when they took that lead. When that first ball he threw went deep and they scored the touchdown, I was like, "Shit." Well, that was fun.
Question,
But
Kenny, let me ask you something.
watching Nick Chubb run the ball gives you hope in all things good in this world, because that dude can run he had a quiet 140 or something like that, like nobody's business, just falling forward all the time. So fired up. And really quick before you just crush me, I'm excited. Cade York makes that field goal. The rookie kicker
Got the jersey
makes the
in
winning
transit.
Jersey's bought. He was good in college for all 4 years. He was good. He's gonna be a good pro. He was the only kicker drafted. We drafted him in the 4th round.
That's a high pick.
It's a high pick.
That's
He's
a couple
gonna be
mil.
great, and that is early signs of that right there. The rookie kicker made the 58-yard field goal for the win. Things don't usually happen like that for Cleveland Browns fans, and maybe it's the only time they ever do. So I'm gonna enjoy it.
Kenny, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
The Browns start 10-0 because I believe your bye
Question.
week.
This is the question. This is the
Your
movie. They make movies about this. What do you do?
Your Browns start 10-0 because your bye week I think is early.
Undefeated. 10-0. Week 11.
Now
week 11. Did you lose? Week 11.
Well, you're at week 12. You're at week 12, right? Because your bye week is in that 10-0, right?
Yeah. So
and your bye week should be before week 11. I think that's my guess. So like we're going into week 12.
Anyways, you're talking about, do you go to Deshaun?
What do you do, bro?
No. You're 10-0 with Jacoby Brissett? No. Good Lord, no. I will say this though. I've considered this a lot lately because that's a movie, and it reminds me of like The Replacements when the quarterback
Shane
comes
Falco.
back,
Shane Falco.
and they won't play for the pro. They won't block.
Oh
for the pro,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
After he comes back, like there's something to that. Like if Jacoby Brissett gets them to first in the division, 10-0, he's earned the job. He should have the job, in my opinion. That's what I do as a coach. And you try to get the Haslams off your back for the money that they spent on the guy there, and you readdress it in the offseason, right? Or if he goes and loses 6 in a row, right? If you lose 3 in a row, maybe you make a switch to kind of get some juice, or like
I don't know if I do that.
I don't know if I do either. I don't know if I do either. I think you ride the guy, but that's who I am, and that's a big part of who I am, and that's also probably a big part of why I'm a Browns fan. Like, I'm a loyal guy. You ride the horse that got you there. That's what I believe.
You ride that Buddy the Elf to the middle of the field, 100%.
You do it, and you remember where you're from, and you remember your history, because that means something. And so, you put it on midfield proudly, and you let the nation make their fucking jokes, and then you just point to the playbooks from the 1940s with the freaking elf on it. That's just what it is. Whatever. And who got rid of the elf? Art Modell. Art Modell got rid of the elf. The same guy that moved the team It's like he's the
Have
fucking
a
asshole.
more.
He's the asshole, just like the
Yeah.
rest of you who want to make jokes about the logo at the middle of the field because your team sucks. Because your team sucks, and you want to make jokes about mine.
Whoa! Well, my team sucks?
No,
they
you're not
do.
making fun of it, right?
They do. I mean, I'm not making fun of it. I just think it's a lot of art.
It is. It is. And
like,
the Dan Patrick
you know
show,
when like something's
dude,
like too much? Like you should have just gone with something small.
Yeah, I agree.
Like just go with the small version of that. Like, because I'm like a classic logo guy, right? We're bringing the Pat the Patriot back. I got the old school alternate Mac Jones jersey this year. It's feeling good. It's a little 0-1 right now. Figured that shit out, Patricia. You fucking cunt. Oh, sorry. So, that escalated quickly.
I love it.
That escalated quickly. Sorry.
I haven't heard a lot of what people are saying, but I know that there's been a lot of buzz, and I will give Fritzy credit from the Dan Patrick show for having the real good joke about it, because he put Buddy the Elf doing the splits on the Cleveland Browns field and made the joke that, what do I just do? If you're going to do the elf, just do this elf. And it was funny this elf. Seeing Will Ferrell doing the splits and his legs all across the foot. Like, that's funny. Hardy.
But
yeah, I get a little defensive in this area because
you're passionate.
I'm passionate, and I like the logo, and I hate that I have to feel weird about liking it. It's the fucking football elves. They're fucking classic. It's fucking classic. It's fucking classic.
Like it's just a lot of art, Like, it's just so much art. Kenny's going wild, and just a play-by-play. Kenny just ran up to his garage wall, climbed over, and scaled up a couch to take the tacks out of what will be an old-school-looking playbill.
Official souvenir program.
Program.
Cleveland Browns versus the Chicago Rockets, October 19th, 1947. There he is. That's the guy. The stiff arm. They call him Stiffy.
They call him little elf Stiffy?
They call him Stiffy. They're asking for it. I know.
The most creative thing that they could come up with?
Here he is.
Stiffy
here again.
the elf? No, I will not stand for that.
There he is. Carling's brings you the Browns. Carling's Red Cap Ale. This is right in line with our show, dude. This is a beer ad. Carling's Black Label Beer.
Hold on.
WTAM dial 1100 and the Carling's radio network for all games, home and away. Channel 9, WXEL-TV.
So they so is it Stiffy or Brownie the Elf?
Brownie the Elf. But they
used to call him
the
Stiffy?
stiff arm. No, it's Brownie the Elf. But the stiff arm version of Brownie the Elf is lovingly referred to as Stiffy. Stiff arm. Come on, man. Stiff arm. What are you talking about?
I'm just looking at it right now.
Stiff arm.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it. Like, it's not that big in comparison when they do the aerial view. It's a lot of art, though.
People are freaking out. People are weird. I like it. I'm a fan.
I like you guys are spicing it up. All right.
So here's the thing. It's a fan vote. That was a fan voted on thing.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fans voted on what was going to be a midfield for opening weekend.
I love your passion.
And 100,000 whatever fans voted for that. So
they were like, "Yo, put that shit in the middle of it." Hey,
do it.
If Brownie the Elf is the energy that creates the 10-0,
right?
Fucking Browns. Listen,
now,
Kenny, there's not a lot of things I want in this life. All right. I mean, if you could ask me what I'm hoping for, is a strong playoff run. Right? Strong playoff run. We're learning. We're growing. Right?
Yeah.
But if the Browns go 10-0 and we get to this juncture, now, hey, you're 10% there. Okay, you're 10% there.
Hey, one win is important every week.
Every
week
Sunday.
in the NFL, it could go either way, and that nothing says that more than week 1 in the NFL,
And
dude. I mean, the Giants beat the Titans.
The Giants,
How?
they are who we thought they were.
I watched that game today. I have no idea how they won. They were losing the entire game. It's crazy. It's the NFL, man.
I mean, I was like Cincinnati. I mean, like Burrow throws like 4 interceptions, and then you're just like, wait, so it's tie? And then
I like that nobody in the AFC South, nobody in the AFC South won
a game.
Nobody won a game because 2 of them played each other and tied, and the other 2 lost.
Yeah.
Nobody in the AFC South.
You got Buffalo and Miami. See, the best part about Miami was like, I knew, like, it's at Miami. We haven't won at Miami since I was like 13 years fucking old, bro. Like, yeah, I don't remember the last time we fucking won in Miami.
You never do. Never win.
Couldn't tell. So when you go into week 1 knowing you're going to be 0-1, you feel real great. And you know what you tell yourself? Can't win a Super Bowl in week 1.
Nope.
That's what you tell yourself.
And there's 17 weeks now. 17 games now. Over 18
can't win
weeks.
a Super Bowl. That's how I feel. So, you know, I knew we were going on one
place.
Yeah, and then this is how I felt was Matt Patricia might be arguably the fucking most. Listen. I know you could have worked for NASA, and I understand you fucking wicked smart. All right, but you're a fucking idiot. All right, this guy
is he having smart?
He's fucking NASA smart. Listen, I understand. Listen, if this dude could do it in Detroit, and I know we bring him back because that's what Bill always does. He did it with Josh McDaniels. Look what happened, Josh McDaniels. Right? And I know Patricia's out there just calling plays. It's all good, right? But like, cut the shit. Put Kendrick Bourne on the field. Get our athletes out there. Fucking stop being Mr. Grumpy Gills. You know? And, side note, you're in Miami, it's 100 degrees. Why are you and Joe Judge wearing motherfucking sweatsuits? All right? Cut the shit. It's fucking hot and humid there. You know you don't need a goddamn hoodie on your goddamn head with some sweatpants. What the fuck are you both doing? No wonder why we lost. Your decision making is questionable because you were dehydrated half the time, you dumb motherfuckers. It's smart that you want to wear a goddamn sweatsuit in the middle of the goddamn heat of Miami. What are y'all doing? Third quarter beers, and I'm ready for the fourth quarter.
Hot take. The reason the Patriots lost is because Matt Patricia and Joe Judge wore sweatsuits in Miami.
100%, dude. Like, what are you doing? I
like that. I like that reflection on their decision making. I think the decision making is a skill, and if you're lacking the ability to do it in some areas, you might be lacking the ability to do it in others.
Bro, they literally panned. Right, this is how, you know me, I'm pumped. I'm watching. You know, I've been watching. I'm ready. It's week 1. I'm ready to watch this offense light it up. This offense is driving down the field until, you know, what should have been at least maybe a holding call on the defense or a PI on the defense down the field to Devontae Parker on the right side of the end zone, which ends up being a tip pass. Interception. Miami going the other way, which kind of threw off the feng shui of the game. But what I would say is, I lost my train of thought.
They panned to Josh.
Oh yeah, so they panned to the sideline, the coaches, and I see the 2 offensive motherfuckers, right? And they're like, they got this lady, she's fucking sweating on the sideline. She's fucking burning up, like, oh, it's fucking 100 degrees out here. It feels like this. You know how they pan to the sideline, and they're like, oh, it's fucking 90, hair frizzing. And these 2 motherfuckers are wearing hoodies, sweatpants. I'm like, what are you? Were they that sweating? Dumb? Listen,
were they the ones sweating?
Hot.
Were they sweating?
Know. I saw his sweat. I saw wetness through the shirt. Through the shirt.
Listen, I will say something to you really quick.
Go back and watch the film.
I will. Happily. I need to watch that game. The condensed replays of games are my favorite. I usually try to get every single game in after during the week following, because you can get it in 30 minutes or less.
That's awesome. Take
And
out
you
all the
just boom, boom.
the
It
junk
just
time.
plays. It's just. It's kind of like, do you remember the Joker on the Batman with Jim Carrey when he would like suck in the brain power of people that were watching the TV? I feel a little bit like that when you watch those condensed replays.
You're a wealth of knowledge. That's why you're always actively moving on the fantasy football league. You're always going.
I'm trying to get better every week, but you're also looking at places that where points are that people aren't looking, because we have active friends. We have active friends. People are.
Well, it's
good players are
league.
taken. The good players are taken.
It's
so you got to find the points where they are, because there's points to be had.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough league, right? Like,
but mostly I love watching these storylines, and I'm an NFL guy too. I'm fired up. It's week one.
I'm with you.
I'm soaking it all in.
There's
but I will say this before we fourth quarter,
yeah,
and pivot to whatever's next. Of the list of teams I'm worried about in the NFL, the New England Patriots are not one of them.
Okay, first of all,
you're absolutely.
You're absolutely
They'll be good. They'll be good. They might.
Oh no,
win
I'm
the
not
division.
Concerned.
They might wild card.
I think here's the thing. I think Buffalo is good, and I'm not going to be a dick about it. Right? They're good. I'm not going to be ignorant. I'm not going to be.
That's good.
Blind. Right? But I do think that playing styles like Josh Allen have an expiration date.
Yep.
Right? And when that expiration date comes, and I will say this, okay? And I'm all Mac Jones.
Oh, right? Hell yeah. That's where I would have. That's the quarterback
Mac
I would have picked.
Right? But we also got a dude named Bailey Zapp. And I'm high on Bailey Zapp. I'm a big fan of the gunslinger. I like a guy who throws, I'm not like a Brett Favre guy, because that guy's always in fucking trouble. But I like Brett Favre like quarterbacks. So, you
mean like Baker Mayfield?
No, Baker's like
Come on, dude. That's what he is. What are you talking about?
No, he's not. All right. Baker's like John Kitna, right? Like, it's not the same, right? It's not even close. Like Baker's like Jeff Blake,
Jeff Garcia?
No, Jeff Blake, former New Orleans quarterback.
Yeah. Ken Stabler?
Can get out of the pocket, run around, sling it. It's going to win you some games. Going to do better than you thought. You're going to be like, oh, the Saints aren't that bad. I just thought Baker, listen, I was rooting for Baker purely because of Brown's decision making. But it's hard to stay upset at a franchise when I see the joy on your face, my friend. All right? It's hard. When you're texting me and you're sending me that, Kenny, you're sending me that you bought a kicker jersey. I've never seen anybody buy a kicker jersey in my life. So I'm proud of you. Okay? Coming from a franchise where I have kickers that have won 3 Super Bowls here and 3 Super Bowls there.
Right?
One's won 4 Super Bowls.
That you would have a little bit more gratitude towards that player on the team.
Oh, yeah. But it's decision.
Maybe buy their jersey.
I got a lot, I got a lot of decisions to make, right? There's only
kickers,
so few.
I like kickers. I'm a kicker kind of guy.
Great players on the Browns, so there's.
Oh, I ain't got them all too. Don't worry, I was wearing my Nick Chubb jersey.
No, I'm saying you only have so many. So kicker. Yeah. If kicker's number 5, then got to squad up. You know what I mean? If that's.
I think you were that was a little jab. I think you were taking a little bit of a jab there. I think but I'm gonna just move on, and I'm finishing strong, and you're gonna like my decision making here. It's right in line with what I do. I don't wear sweatsuits when it's 100 degrees. I wear shorts and t-shirts. And to close out the evening strong, I end with a pumpkin stout.
Oh, what the Kenny?
And I bring you from Wasatch Brewery the Black O-Lantern.
First of all, bro, what are you doing?
Right. Oh, it is so dark. You got a spoon I could borrow? I gotta eat this.
Hava needs to do a study of this podcast and what Ken's. I can't wait. I'm gonna text you tomorrow, and I'm gonna text you when I wake up. All right, and then I hope that you respond
Dude, this is
accordingly.
Good.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, this is my favorite of the night, this pumpkin stout. What's up?
Oh, I got one for you too. Here, you ready for this?
Please.
I came across this, and usually when I go buy beers for the podcast, and I buy singles, right? I go to this joint called the New Seasons, which I think I've told you is like a Harmon's
and a Trader Joe's.
Like if they had a baby. Yeah, if they made love and they saddled up their groceries and a frequent representation on the show. Shout out to Pono Brewing, right? Ooh. Pono Brewing. But I came across this because I've really been into Pilsners lately.
Yeah.
I've been kind of on the lighter side. Yeah, I've been on the lighter side of things, but I came across this one, and I was like, "Damn, I got to try this." So I bought a 6-pack of it, and it's called the Aloha, Mr. Hand.
Oh, is that goodbye or hello?
Yeah,
because it could be both.
The Fast Times at Ridgemont
High. Aloha,
Spicoli reference. And I thought I'd dabble, during my 2-week hiatus. I stopped at my old stomping grounds. You remember when we lived in Pleasant Grove, right?
Yeah.
And I used to work at this business, and we went to in Bend, Oregon. We went to the last Blockbuster.
Oh, saucy!
And so I figured, classic movie
in a classic movie glass, a classic movie establishment glass of the Blockbuster cup. Aloha, Mr. Hands. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Didn't get the reference, but love it.
Didn't get the reference, but love it. Yeah, dude, that's a classic Sean Penn film right there.
Great. Sean Penn's great in that. We were just talking about that the other day at my place of employment. Bro. And Macaulay.
Spicoli. Yes, sir.
Spicoli Culkin?
No, Macaulay Culkin.
Spicoli Mulkin?
I think his name's just Spicoli, right?
Spicoli Mulkin. Mulkin Spicoli Culkin. This pumpkin stout's what I'm about.
Jeff
bring it out.
Spicoli.
Bring it out. A pumpkin stout. Sorry, I've been in a big funk phase lately, listening to a lot of Parliament and
Parliament funk. George Washington.
A lot of Sly. Yeah, a little bit of George Clinton.
Yo, you know who you need to listen to some Ikabe Shakedown, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, listen to some Ikabe Shakedown. Rio Grande.
Can you spell that for me?
Yeah, it's Ikebe Shakedown.
Ikebe.
Little Rio Grande.
That's fun.
That's a nice little. Here, I'll give you a little dose here. Um, just
Saucy.
wait to your funk point. You know, I don't know. Is this too loud? Can you hear it?
I can't hear it.
What about now?
But I got it playing.
Yeah, play it. Play it on yours. Get about 20 seconds in.
That's saucy. I like that.
Get about 20 seconds in. And then, let it roll for a second. About 25 seconds hits. You're about to feel it right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Get them horns in, bro. Get that.
It's good. It's good. It's like Menahan Street Band. Gives me Menahan Street Band vibes.
Menahan Street Band.
Yeah, Brooklyn. They're out of Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Yeah, Ikibe is from Brooklyn. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Shakedown's from Brooklyn.
They're from Brooklyn as well?
Yeah. No, I don't know where Menahan Street Band is from. I was saying that the Ikibe.
I think it's like
Shakedown.
Ikibe, I think they just came out with a new jam not too long ago, but I can't.
Oh, I hope it's raspberry. It's my favorite kind of jam.
Yeah, I'm a big grape. I just like grape jam.
I like grape jelly. I could do a grape
jelly. What's the difference between jam and jelly? Yeah.
Oh, dude, if you don't know, then you don't know, bro. Like, there's preserves. I love my raspberry preserves. And then there's jam and there's jelly.
Jelly is made with strained fruit juice.
Yep.
There's no pieces of fruit in jelly.
Right.
Jam is mashed fruit.
Little pieces
Preservatives preserve the whole fruit or large pieces of fruit.
Yeah.
First of all, preservatives sounds fucking disgusting.
It's delicious, dude. Try it, dude. Come on.
No.
Get some raspberry preservatives and put it on some toast. You'll love it. It's delicious.
I'm more of a jelly guy. I guess I didn't realize that I was such a jelly guy.
Yeah,
I'm more of like a texture.
Jelly.
I'm like a texture person, right? Like if it's like, I've been eating like toast and jelly since I was knee high to a duck. So if I were to switch that up with something chunky, I don't know how I feel about it because I'm so, consciously, I'm
what kind
craving.
Of soup do you buy?
Ooh, chicken tortilla soup from Costco.
Is it chunky?
And then it's got chicken and vegetables in it.
I was really hoping that you would say Campbell's chunky.
Oh.
But I forgot that you're a Costco slave. Shit.
I don't eat that. No, first of all, it's not a slave. All right. I'm investing.
If I ask you, where do you buy your golf balls at?
Oh,
Costco. Where do you buy your underwear at?
I buy my golf balls at Dick's.
Where do you buy your socks at?
Socks are like, I guess Costco because it's something packed.
Where do you buy your preservatives?
Underwear there. My underwear I buy at Kohl's.
Where'd you get your coffee machine?
Amazon.
Nice.
I got a pour over.
Nice.
Yeah, you do the pour over. By the way, hey,
I'm a Krups guy. I just went back.
You were talking about instant coffee not too long ago, episode like 22, right? Yeah. Trader Joe's instant coffee.
No
I buy it for camping, right? Because it's just quick, it's easy. Pour, add a little caramel.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's instant coffee might be the greatest creation. Comes with cream and sugar in the pack. Huh. No worry about it if you like your cream and sugar.
That's
up
great.
A little bit.
It's everything you need. You just add hot water.
Just had hot water.
I might try some of that tomorrow. I'm gonna go find that.
Where are you gonna be? Where you gonna be in Mill Creek? Midvale. There's that one in Midvale.
Orem
Mall has one right now. right?
Yeah, they do. It's not in
Bro,
the mall. It's in the parking lot, and it don't
I'll
look
tell you
anything
this,
like it
man.
used to.
I will tell you this. Go to
Tell me
Trader
it, man.
Joe's. Go to
Tell me.
Trader Joe's.
At least it's not Costco.
And buy yourself some groceries. Okay? Go in there, buy yourself
Yeah.
some meats.
My
Go
wife
in there,
loves their potatoes. They make a
Yeah.
baby red potato medley that she just loves.
Every time I go and get groceries there, I go, oh, that's not that much. It's not as expensive as I planned on it would be.
I heard that before. Fair priced.
Yo, and
good quality.
They have like a pretty solid, decent Asian food selection. Like if you want like some fried rices,
Asian foods.
Some chow meins, some all of those. Like they got
I think
like
they sell
really
those
good,
at Herman's even. They're that good.
Yeah, like you get that stuff going, nice little lunch, quick dinner. I mean, I'm gonna probably go downstairs. I'm definitely gonna have to eat tonight. I mean,
ooh, I got some curry waiting for me, I think.
Curry? You branching out, dog? What you got? Some red curry?
Green curry.
Oh, green curry. That's got that little sweetness to it.
A little bit.
What you get? What kind of spice? On a scale
Spicy.
of 1 to 10, spicy?
10.
10? You got that naan too?
I didn't order it. My wife, I love her. Love you, babe. She orders the curry. I don't do the curry. I don't order the curry.
Did she order the naan?
I don't. What she orders it? She orders the delicious kind. I don't know.
The bread.
It's good.
Did you get the bread with it too? The little naan bread?
No, we got some chicken on a stick though. It's pretty dope.
No, bro, you gotta get naan. You gotta start getting naan with your curry.
All right. I trust you.
You gotta dip it in there. They got naan, they got garlic naan, whatever one you want to diversify with. You go to Costco, you can buy packs of naan.
Oh shit!
So delicious.
I'm sure you can.
You can make naan toast.
Yeah,
naan cinnamon sugar toast. Oh,
naan. I'm good on that. Nah.
Whatever, bro. I'm just letting you know. Listen, you can't be anti Costco forever. Okay?
Are you sure? I'm going to be a Browns fan forever. Are you sure I can't be anti-Costco forever?
Listen, okay? I'm telling you this right now. When I am in Utah,
I don't do Costco.
I am going to take you to Costco.
I'm not interested.
We're going to do one round at
Costco. For churros, sure.
Nope.
Because they're the only place in the world that sells you the 18-inch churro. I'll fucks with an 18-inch churro.
You're going to do a lap with me. We're going to do a lap. All right? And you are going to, by the time we leave, you're going to be like, fuck, man, I got to get a membership here.
No, we'll film it. We'll share this with the listeners, and I guarantee you it's not going to go the way you think. I've been to Costco. Listen. I had a membership for years. I know what Costco is. I know what Costco is, and it is not for me.
Did you have a membership pre-AA or post-AA?
Both. I had a membership for about 5 years before and after the child was born.
No, you didn't. You didn't go enough. You didn't go enough.
I didn't enjoy when I went, so you're right.
Well, because you gotta find your time slots. That's the key to Costco.
It wasn't that. Is all that shit they put out there for you to buy was not what I was looking for.
Which you don't like lanterns? You don't like meats?
I'm good. I'm good on that. I got a guy for meats. I like salads. I like salads, but Smith's has salads. Harmon's has salads, and Harmon's salads are fucking good. None of this Costco shit. Costco. I got it. Oh, where'd you get that? Oh, I got it at Costco. Oh, that's great.
What, you don't like Costco?
I don't like Costco.
You don't want the bear chickens?
I don't. And the harder you harder you try to push me in that Costco door, the harder I will fight going into that Costco door. But you come out here, we'll go to Costco because I just want to hang out with you, bro. Miss you, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be like, hey, man, today's the only day I can hang out. It's at Costco.
Let's go.
Gotta come.
I'll come hang out with you at Costco. I don't give a fuck what we do.
We'll get slices of pizza.
Good. Pizza's good. I used to go when I was warehouse manager. I used to go and buy 2 pizzas and 9 churros for the dudes. Like that was weekly for the guys. And 2 of the churros were for me because I only had 4 dudes working for me, and the rest of the churros usually they were always like they saw me come and they're like, we don't have enough churros, and I'm like, I need 9, so I need 4 feet of churro.
I think that's appropriate. I don't even know if they. I mean, last time I was there, I don't remember churros, but I wasn't really looking for churros. Maybe I'll find out. I'll let you know.
They're different. They're different than the churros. They're breadier. It's more of like a cinnamon breadstick.
They don't fuck around. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right.
Listen.
Before we sunset off into the east.
Please. I hope we sunset soon. Because you're not going to convince me. Because I know
what Costco telling you, babe.
I'm from Utah. I'm born and raised in Utah.
That's the worst part. That's the worst
part. I know what Costco is.
The worst part of Costco is Utah.
Yeah.
Listen, there's several things that Utah does very poorly. One, driving. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Awful.
I'm going to say
I don't like to go.
Their Buffalo Wild Wings is the worst.
It's not a sports bar.
No, it's terrible.
It's more like a Chuck E. Cheese than it is a sports bar.
I will tell you this. Probably best Buffalo Wild Wings I've ever had. Idaho.
Word.
Idaho. Twin Falls. Shout out.
Word. Shout out to the Twin Falls Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, shout out. But like driving, because there's fucking speed demons.
Yeah.
And everybody has had too many goddamn children. All right? Listen.
Yeah.
This is
true.
Lower the reproduction rate.
Not everybody. The majority of the population has too many children. If you are outnumbered, if you're one of those ones that has 3 wives, there's 4 adults, you can have 4 kids. If you're one of those with 2 adults in your household, you should not have.
They ain't at Costco though.
You should not. Don't be outnumbered. Don't be stupid.
Yeah,
be stupid.
Don't be outnumbered. You gotta be strategic about this. But I
bring in a mother-in-law. Bring in a mother-in-law. You can have 3.
I believe episode 43. I explained my experience at Costco in Utah, and it was quite exhausting. You know,
I think that was 44, but I remember that in great detail.
Yeah. And this is episode 65. And we just appreciate everybody always supporting this episode. You know, we support. Thanks for the support, the downloads. It pays for the Costco membership. We appreciate it. I know I do. I love it. I couldn't do it without Kirkland, Washington, and your branded products.
I will shop at Costco if you get them to sponsor the pod.
Yo, how sick with that? I'm just going to say that to them. I'm going to listen. I'm trying to convince my guy.
I buy a lot of shit. I buy a lot of shit.
Every time I go there, my brain is like, oh, wait, what? And then I start going there for specific things. Lately, I can't even get the one thing because it keeps selling out all the goddamn time. I don't even fucking know why it hasn't been available. It's a chocolate banana almond plant-based protein drink. So fire, dude.
Send it to me. I'll see if I can grab it for you here.
Yeah. I'll send you a couple. Look at him now. Kenny's gonna be my Utah Costco guy.
Only because you're my homie. Only because you're my homie. It's the same reason I'm here. It's the same reason I'm here. I love hanging out with
2 homies shopping at Costco.
I will go there with you. I know people with memberships, so I can get you your banana nut drink.
So good.
I might buy one myself. I'll try it. I love a good protein beverage.
It's light. It's quick sipper. You know,
I like that. I drink one of those. I don't care. I drink one of these every morning.
I'm a big fan. What are you rocking right now?
The Carnation Breakfast Essential Chocolate Milk. Whatever. It's delicious.
Oh, I mean, it's good. Listen, we all don't get enough vitamins. All right, essential nutrients. Okay,
I'm old.
I'm an intermittent faster myself. Organically, I'm just not a breakfast guy all the time, but sometimes.
That's why we got along so well when we lived together, because I didn't eat breakfast either.
Yeah, like it's
but
like I'm
now
just
I drink one of these.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Yeah. Oh.
By the way, Trader Joe's, Kenny, when you're there, snag a couple of the Pop-Tarts, especially the pomegranate cherry.
Ooh,
they don't have any dyes in them, and none of the chewy candy at Trader Joe's has any dyes in them. So if you're looking for high quality, delicious, you want some Scandinavian swimmers or some of the other goods that they got. Also, don't sleep on the milk chocolate peanut butter cups.
I'm into that. You're speaking my language right there.
Don't sleep on the dark chocolate.
And you know what's so cool? I could just go to Trader Joe's and buy that stuff. I don't have to be part of a club or anything.
You're looking at that all wrong. Okay, it's not about that.
I know I am.
Listen, we're buying in bulk. It's great. Like, listen,
I have an Amazon membership. I have memberships everywhere. I know.
And like, to your point, right? Like, yeah, you're buying. But let me just give you a small sample base. Okay, you're gonna go to Harmon's or Freddie Mac's, and you're gonna grab yourself a big old pot of salad, right? And it's going to be a decent size, maybe the size of this bucket, a little bigger.
Looks like a good chip bucket.
Yeah, this is a nice little aluminum bucket. I put a little ice in it with the cold beers.
You're a veteran. For the cold beers, you have it smart, son.
Have it smart. But if you're going to go and you're going to spend like $4.50, $4.99 for that bucket of salad, right? If you just go to Costco for $4.99, you're going to get like 3 times the size of that bucket of salad.
Got it.
Where you're like, I got to eat a whole lot of salad.
Yeah, but so what happens when you don't eat that salad? Salad is not something that lasts a long time.
No, that's how you get your health on, son.
How often do you throw away something that you bought too much of at Costco?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say probably about overall.
This is my issue.
It's probably like 20%.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
But
I
if
can't
you think
do
about that, if you think about that, like put it in the sense of like return rate on a product. Like, is the return rate 20% on an average product?
If you're looking at money, if you're looking at this purely on money, Costco makes sense. I am not arguing that.
But it's just 2 people here, right? Like, I'm not a family.
I understand
of
that.
3.
Exactly.
I'm not an army of 3. There's not one extra
member. If you're an army of 10, like some of these families are, Costco makes sense. So much sense that you'd be stupid not to. There's just 3 of us, me, my wife, my daughter, 2 dogs. They eat stuff from Cow Ranch. It's fine.
Cow Ranch is great.
There's no need. Like I buy quantities of stuff I'm going to use.
Yeah, you're a bulk
non-perishable.
Yeah, you're a bulk guy.
But I visit a grocery store once a week, twice a week anyways. So why not just buy a fresh salad every time? Why not just buy fresh fruit every time? Why buy 5 pounds of bananas and throw out 3 pounds of bananas the next week when I could just buy 1 pound of bananas every week and never throw out any bananas?
But if the bananas for 5 pounds 1 week cost 92 cents, you got to.
I'm not going to win the money argument. I'm not going to win the money argument.
More bananas. You just got to eat more bananas.
I don't eat more bananas. And why would I want to stuff bananas in my mouth just because I spent the money? You see what I'm getting at here?
The bare necessities.
I'm not going to win the money argument. All right. The Costco money argument is what it is. I get that.
Financially.
Things are cheaper there. You buy more, much cheaper. I'm not going to win that.
What about frozen product?
Yeah, that has a shelf life too. But That would be the stuff I'd buy if I was a Costco guy for sure. Flannel. They always have flannel at Costco. Anytime I go, there's always tables and tables of flannel and
It's
children's books
fantastic.
and Bibles. Like just shit tons of fucking Bibles everywhere. Like I know what
Sounds
they
like
have.
a Utah
5
Costco
rows
right
of
there.
socks. Like, oh my God. Socks.
Puma, Kirkland, Adidas.
I get it. But my argument is Costco's not for me and my family, and what we eat and how we eat is not for me. It doesn't pencil out for
Well,
me.
I'm proud of you.
But those churros.
And I hope one day I can help shift your perspective.
I look forward to that day.
On the greatness that is said Costco. But until then, I know that I could not do this show without you. And therefore, we hope everybody enjoys their free membership to the Two Homies Chatting podcast.
I love it. Brilliant.
Yeah, you know.
Someday the membership is going to cost money, so enjoy it now.
Yeah, one day. Yeah, it'll be a subscription service, and we're going to charge $9.99 a month.
We'll be on Wondery Plus.
Oh yeah, isn't that where they can get it before it's out?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be there one day. Yeah. Look out for our spinoff podcast. We'll let you know the name later.
Wink. I had to say wink because you might not be watching on the live stream. You might be driving in Utah traffic right now. You might be flipping off the guy next to you. And if you're driving a Tesla, be careful because a dude in a Tesla got shot the other day for flipping a guy off in traffic. So if you're in Utah and you're driving right now, relax. It's cool.
Note to self.
We all tried to get there, man.
Be an asshole.
Right? Listen to the better half of the podcast here. He's got wisdom.
You know what though, dude? Shout out to the sponsors. Costco, Zencaster, Kenny for sponsoring the Zoom.
Woo!
Bob Bean for being the hosting side. 65 episodes is a lot, bro. This is a nice chunky one too. I hope the listeners enjoy it. Me and Kenny went a little off the rails because it's been a couple weeks. But you know, that's what happens when you put two buddies that have been together for a long time in the same chat room.
It's true.
That haven't talked in 2 weeks.
It's true.
Well, we've talked, you know. But sidebar. You know, it's different.
Not for you folks.
No.
That's just an us thing.
Thanks to all the global listeners, Mongolia. Appreciate you.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Travel safe, Mom.